Imagine waking up one day and realizing your entire face is gone. No nose, no eyes, no mouth, just skin. That's not a nightmare, that was reality. For Mitch Hunter. It was the year 2001. Mitch Hunter, a former U.S. Army soldier, was driving near Indianapolis with a friend. Suddenly, their car lost control and slammed into a utility pole. But what came next was beyond terrifying. Mitch wasn't even the driver. He was in the passenger seat. He managed to crawl out to help a woman trapped in the front. But just as he tried pulling her out, a live electrical wire fell and struck him straight in the face. 10,000 volts of raw electricity blasted through his skull. His body froze, locked in place as the current surged through his face, melting flesh in seconds. He was being electrocuted alive and conscious. When emergency services arrived, they thought he was dead. His face was completely gone. Yet somehow Mitch survived. Barely. The blast had destroyed almost everything. His nose, lips, eyelids, even part of his skull. All that remained was muscle and scars. Doctors didn't know where to begin, and Mitch couldn't speak or see. For the next 5 years, Mitch lived as a ghost of himself, hidden away from the world. People stared, children screamed. He survived the crash, but at a terrible cost. Mitch's face was gone. Not injured, completely gone. Doctors rushed him into emergency surgery. They couldn't save his face, but they could save his life. Mitch fell into a coma. For weeks, he drifted between life and death. When he finally woke up, he couldn't speak, he couldn't see, and he had no idea what he looked like. Nurses would gasp, children were afraid. Some even cried just looking at him. And Mitch, he hadn't even seen his. When they finally showed him a mirror, he screamed. There was nothing left of his face. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. Just a hollow, scarred surface. The medical term? Total facial avulsion. A condition so rare, most doctors only read about it in books. But Mitch didn't just want to survive, he wanted to live. He learned to breathe through a tube, eat through another, speak through vibrations in his throat. But still, people stared, they whispered, they avoided him in public. He had lost more than a face. But then came the real challenge, rebuilding a life without a face. Simple things became difficult. Eating, drinking, or even breathing required machines or constant assistance. He often couldn't sleep, not because of the pain, but because of the silence, the kind that screams. Mitch wasn't allowed to see a mirror for months. Doctors feared the trauma, and when he finally did, he didn't scream, he didn't cry, he just stared. It wasn't acceptance, it was numbness, a survival instinct. The doctors began preparing him for the unimaginable, a full-face transplant. It would be one of the most The surgery lasted over 24 hours, a complete reconstruction, piece by piece. And when Mitch woke up, there was a face, not his face, but something human, something alive. He looked in the mirror again. This time, he didn't look away. It took months of therapy, years to even smile again, but he never gave up. Today, Mitch is a symbol, not of tragedy, but of strength. His face may be different, but his spirit, unbreakable. You just watched the unbelievable story of a man who lived 40 years in silence. Want more? Click the related video or check the pinned comment below for more shocking real-life stories.